This streamer almost died. Now, if you've been on the internet and you're in tune with the streaming world, then I'm sure you're familiar with one of the most controversial figures out there, that being Clavicular, which if you don't know, he's one of the top streamers on Kick right now. And if you don't know, he is the father of looks maxing, aka to look pretty. But the way they achieve this are very controversial and very just unethical. Like, he has coined the term bone smashing, which is to literally take a mallet or some hard object, smash it across your face so that your bone can get restructured into the way that you want it to be, which is like, what? I don't really share any of the beliefs this guy has, but that's not the point of today's video. The issue is that Clavicular pays a heavy price to look very pretty. You see, Clavicular is known to do some pretty unhinged stuff on stream, like performing sexual acts that are just off of camera, which is like, I don't know how he's doing that. But worse is his use of substances that he'll even take on stream and be very open about it. Like, here's a clip of him just talking about it casually, like it's just some sort of like candy he chews.
What's the best drug of all time? GHB. Really? Yeah. I found some in Miami. Yeah, it's so fun.
I generally just hate how casually he talks about this kind of stuff. Even his own father, his own blood has called him out live on stream about this kind of stuff.
My dad said full-blown drug addict, sad. My dad said that. Oh, Dad.
And you can clearly see right here, my man is just not there right now.
Dad, I'm making money. What the fuck do you want me to do? Next stream we'll give shit to the homeless or something.
I just love that smile. It's like, yeah, let's give money to the homeless, and just smirks. Now, it's very easy to just dogpile on someone for their bad habits, but unfortunately, things got very real just yesterday when a really terrible incident happened live on his stream. This is from just the other night.
Holy me.
You could tell on the right, he is just vacant, not even in the same realm as these people. And look at his friends, dude. They don't give a shit. They're just like, they just look at him. They're like, look at that. In the corner, my man, he's about to pass out. So clearly you can see the man is not very well, and he's clearly under the influence of some sort of substance. But hey, maybe he's just having a good night. He just got a good whiff of the blue and just vibing out. Well, it gets worse from here, because it was reported recently that Clavicular team carried him out of a Miami nightclub after a suspected overdose that occurred on stream. Look at that. Just a lifeless man being carried away. This is not a pretty sight. People are surrounding him, all his bodyguards, ambulances, police surrounding the scene. Look at that, the man can barely walk, as is. And as expected, the stream ended abruptly, and just thoughts were up in the air. Is the man even still alive? What just even happened? Despite his bad habits, fortunately, the man stayed alive, and he had this to say. Just got home, that was brutal. All the substances are just to cope, trying to feel neurotypical while being in public. But obviously, this isn't a real solution. The worst part of tonight is my face descending from life support mask. I'm not really sure what that means. I think he's just saying his face got messed up. Despite his recklessness, at least he does like somewhat acknowledge that this is like not a healthy solution to whatever social anxiety he may have. And just after this incident, he went live on stream to go a little more in detail. The man looks fatigued, dude.
Back. What happened? Nothing. I'm not gonna.
What do you mean nothing? I don't understand why he's downplaying it. Literally everyone saw it on social media. I don't understand why he's just like flicking it off like it's a fly.
I ain't gonna be doing any of that shit anymore.
Okay, I'll give him that. At least he's trying to like change his habits so he doesn't have a near life death experience again on camera. So nothing really much came up after that. Thankfully, again, the man is alive. Despite if you agree with him or not, a guy doesn't deserve to die like that. That's just pathetic. I don't like the guy. He says some of the most unhinged stuff. He'll drive over his fans. He'll tell his fans that they look ugly and need to get surgery to fix whatever thing looks wrong with them. But I think genuinely the biggest problem here is Kick. There's a reason why you'll never see his man on YouTube and Twitch. It's because they straight up just won't allow him to stream. If Kick did not give him the outlet to do all these actions, I feel like he would be a completely different person, much healthier as well. I don't understand why on Kick specifically, it is very easy to just commit crimes and broadcast it. Because if Kick banned the guy, I promise you he would only do a fraction of the stuff that he actually does on stream. For the better. If he's true to his word, I hope Clavicular really does try not to lean so heavy on substances to operate. The man got pretty damn lucky, I'm gonna be honest. You see all the times on the news with like celebrities or public figures, once they OD, man, that's it. That's game over. There's no second chances. Also, back to like what he's preaching, I don't like the idea of look maxing. Like artificially changing yourself to look prettier. You just love yourself, man. You don't have to freaking bone smash or go through procedures just to appeal to others, man. Anyways, that's all I really got.